Mr Deputy Speaker, and it was a pleasure to hear in his opening remarks the Secretary of State set out the importance of a strategy to help businesses create quality, well-paid, sustainable jobs. And in any walk of life, you need a roadmap to tell you how to get somewhere, and you achieve that through a strategy, one which involves playing to your strengths and attending to your weaknesses. And the Secretary of State was very frank about the weaknesses we face, one of which is the issue of productivity. And I want to focus on how the 5 foundations of improving productivity through ideas and innovation, through people, through infrastructure, through the right business environment and places are exemplified by companies and organisations developing these themes at a site in the eastern side of my Rugby constituency at Anstey Park, which has been visited by the Secretary of State himself, by the Parliamentary Under Secretary responding this evening will recall his visit there as well. And the site came into its own with the development of the Manufacturing Technology Centre, one of the first catapult centres. I'm disappointed not to hear any acknowledgement of the role of these catapult centres from the opposition. This will develop ideas, and as the Secretary said, it will enable us to turn discoveries, and we have been great at discoveries, to turn those discoveries into commercial products. And part of the Manufacturing Technology Centre is about changing the landscape of manufacturing, and I first visited that just after my election in 2010 as a building site. It's now got 65 industrial members working in new technologies. And we will also exploit innovation ideas at the High Temperature Research Centre on Anstey Park, which is a joint collaboration between Rolls-Royce and the University of Birmingham. A £60 million investment, 62,000 square feet, providing a unique casting design, simulation and advanced manufacturing research facility focusing on aerospace. And a newcomer to the site is the London Electric Vehicle Company's factory, £250 million investment dedicated to build the electric taxis which are now on the streets of London, which will gives the clean growth that the industrial strategy wants to achieve, and will be supported by the £400 million charging investment. And the London EV Company's new factory at Anstey has been a real success story. Over the road from the London Electric Vehicle Company is a company called Fanuc, who are manufacturers of the widest range of robots in the world. And if we want to increase our productivity through investment, we're going to do that through this new industrial landscape. And they have applications from microelectronics assembly to the forging of precision aerofoils for jet engines. And we will also create our industrial growth and development through working on our people. And the MTC has a state-of-the-art Lloyds Bank Training Centre, which was opened in 2015 by the former Business Secretary, set up to address the skills gap in UK engineering. And between 2015 and 2020, 1,000 apprentices will be trained in the latest technology. But importantly, the MTC also engages with the community to support young people into engineering and STEM subjects. And a year or two ago, I was with 30 local schoolgirls from Bilton School in my constituency. I had the chance at a hands-on training challenge at the centre there. But the site continues to develop, Mr Deputy Speaker. AVL are due to open a brand new test and engineering centre this spring, which will be operating state-of-the-art test beds for advanced powertrains, including hybrid and battery electric vehicles. If that's not cutting-edge advanced technology, I don't know what is. And the site will be added to very shortly by Megit, who have recently been given consent by Rugby Borough Council. And it is important to recognise the roles of local authorities here in achieving objectives. A proactive local authority responsive to new development can achieve these things. But Megit are developing a £130 million International Aerospace and Defence Engineering Centre, which will serve as a hub for the next generation of world-class innovation in aerospace thermal management technology, and consolidate Megit's presence in business and provide a further 1,000 jobs in the area. Mr Deputy Speaker, I am proud of what's happening in my constituency. It exemplifies what we mean and what we understand as an industrial strategy. It's providing an environment for both new and well-established companies to help make the UK as a more attractive place to grow and start a business, with a stimulus provided by a link to the first-class research and development opportunities at the Manufacturing Technology Centre. Thank you.